Yo, what up, though? Blood Raw in the building. Was good.
What's good, baby? What's happening?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. I can say, man, for the first time, I finally got Florida royalty
Oh, man.
to step through the door, man.
For sure.
Hey,
For
man,
sure.
shout out to you, man. I see you doing your
Yeah.
thing, man. Catch your interview, Beehive.
Okay,
like you,
for sure.
you really embracing and moving on this media.
Definitely.
Dirty glove, you did off the porch.
Yeah.
You was moving
twice.
How do you like the media space right now?
I'm loving it because I'm finally able to, you know what I'm saying, just speak to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, instead of just through music. And once people get to know me as a person, you know what I'm saying, and hear, that I got way more to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
How important is it, like, getting to know the person first? Then, because like back in the day, it was music first, and maybe if you caught an exclusive interview,
Right.
or they caught that interview in a magazine, then you got to know the person. But do you feel like it works better and people understand the music more once the person starts sitting down in front of the camera talking, sharing their lives? Does the music make sense?
Yeah, of course. Because you really get a chance to find out a person's personality.
Yeah.
You get to find out, their character for the most part, and see a different side of them. You know what I'm saying? Because music is, for the most part, just one way. But when you hear a person speak, then you could tell a lot about that person.
For sure.
Yeah.
Before we get into the journey, just the whole narrative now is radio's dying.
Mm-hmm.
Remember back in the day, if you wanted to get on, you had to get on BET.
Right.
You had to get on, Breakfast Club, Hot
Right.
97,
Mm-hmm.
get rolled up in the Source magazine. But it's like nobody even cared. I'm not going to say cared, but those major platforms seem not to have the influence no more. It's the mom and pops, like little blog platforms that you
Right.
can circulate now.
Yeah.
Do you feel like radio is important? Do you feel like it's losing its influence?
Not necessarily, because of their audience.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's levels to everything that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why the importance of radio and those other platforms is still relevant. It's just not as much because social media. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
It's so easily to get on social media and reach the masses, but when you're dealing with radio, it's a whole nother type of masses. You know what I'm saying?
Got
So
you.
they both go hand in hand to me. You feel me? Especially when you're trying to get to that next level. You feel me?
For sure. Florida native.
Yeah.
Bring me that upbringing. So Tampa is where you was.
I was born in Panama City, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised Panama City, Florida. Grew up single parent household, which my grandmother raised me. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother and my auntie, which is my grandma's sister. My mom died when I was 10, bad overdose of heroin.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So prior to then, she was in and out of prison 2 times. You feel me? So I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? But I was surrounded by love. I was raised by all women in my family. I was the only boy probably till I was 20 years old at least.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, I get a lot of my character from women, far as how you treat a woman, how you respectful, how you have your manners. You know what I'm saying? I got all of that from women.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my bringing up was because I'm from the hood was rough, but I was still raised off love instead of survival.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel like? Because same with me, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I was raised with my mom. My father wasn't around.
Right.
Being raised on that woman love I guess it gets you impacted with your nurturing side. You kind of care about people a little bit more. But
exactly, yeah.
what do you feel like the hiccup came without having like that male influence? Like, what did you feel like you lacked growing up?
Honestly, bro, I can make excuses all day.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I honestly feel like my choices was my choices, because I have to look at my sister being in the same household and going through everything I went through.
Yeah.
And she never done no wrong in her life. Graduated from college, the first in my family to graduate from college, became a successful realtor and broker. You know what I'm saying? Plus entrepreneur. So, it was my choices. But my influence did come because my mom was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So just growing up, seeing that lifestyle. And my mama took me everywhere. Even though I was young, she took me everywhere she went. That's how all the older people knew me, because I was with her every step. You know what I'm saying? And I just fell in love with the streets. I felt like I seen, people who didn't have to work as hard, you know what I'm saying? With nice cars and jewelry and, things in that nature. And I come from a city where it's not a whole lot of opportunity anyway. So that was an easy route for me. You know what I'm saying? And I just, embraced it because I felt like it was a part of my upbringing.
Got you. Like being that young, seeing what your mom going through and being with her, like what's the craziest thing you felt like you saw as a child?
Probably like just my mama was a booster. You know what I'm saying? Which
Okay. Getting
she
clothes
stole.
off.
She stole. You feel me? And I never forget. It was times I was in my stroller and she'll put stuff up under me. You know what I'm saying? So I say a line in my rap. I can't remember it verbatim, but I say a line where I've been trafficking. Like my mom was a booster. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some crazy moments. My mama was a pool shark as well. Like I done seen her beat men like back to back on the pool table. You know what I'm saying? So I also coming up, I fell in love with playing pool.
Do you know the story of what introduced your mom to heroin? Like when she start participating in drugs and drug use?
It was a thing to do during these times.
Gotcha.
In the late 80s, it was a thing to do. Like it was a party drug. You feel me? People doing heroin back then, they wasn't really strung out like it is now because of the fentanyl and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure she got into it partying, with different men and women and just having fun. You feel me? Yeah.
I always had this like kind of scenario or this prediction that most women get on drugs because of the man she dealing with. I've never seen too many dudes get on drugs because of a woman.
Well, I think the opposite. I think that most men were introduced to drugs through women.
You think so?
I've seen it a lot.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot. Like if you hear stories or you ask a lot of men how did they get on it, they 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be like,
he was trying to get that cat.
Exactly.
She was like, here, try this.
Men gonna go to the extent for whatever. You feel me? Yeah.
For sure.
Straight up. Yeah.